The 5-4 ruling was not unexpected, but protesters were still incensed. But a majority of justices had agreed with the Trump administration. This was not a Muslim ban. This policy was the result of a careful global interagency analysis of vetting procedures for travelers to the U.S. from Libya, Syria, Somalia, Yemen and Iran.
No hate, no fear.
And it was the president's right to impose a ban because national security is his responsibility. Donald Trump was clearly delighted.
This is a great victory for our Constitution. We have to be tough, and we have to be safe, and we have to be secure.
But in what was described as a furious dissent from the bench, Liberal Justice Sonia Sotomayor referred to candidate Trump's own comparison of the travel ban to the decision that mandated the detention of Japanese Americans during World War II. Sotomayor said, taking all the relevant evidence together, a reasonable observer would conclude that the proclamation was driven primarily by anti-Muslim animus, rather than by the government's asserted national security justifications. Politicians and activists are now expressing concern that the Supreme Court has affirmed Donald Trump's own opinion, that he and he alone is in control of the country's national security, and that he can act without oversight in deciding who comes into this country.
With this decision, we are concerned that Donald Trump will move beyond the 5 Muslim majority countries that are in the current version to not only target more countries, but potentially even go after U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents.
I say, who's going to be next? Is the president going to issue an executive order against Mexicans? Is he going to issue executive orders against people coming from Honduras, Guatemala? What's next?
And now that the Supreme Court has ruled, the checks on Donald Trump's powers to set immigration policy himself have been weakened considerably. Shia Britansi, Aljazeera, Washington.